1 Kings chapter 16. Now the word of Yahweh came to Jehu the son of Hanani against Baasha, saying, Inasmuch as I exalted you from the dust, and made you ruler over my people Israel, and you have walked in the way of Jeroboam, and have made my people Israel sin, provoking me to anger with their sins, behold, I am going to sweep away Baasha in his house, and I will make your house like the house of Jeroboam the son of Nebat. Anyone of Baasha who dies in the city, the dogs will eat, and anyone of his who dies in the field, the birds of the sky will eat. Now the rest of the acts of Baasha, and what he did, and his might, are they not written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Israel? And Baasha slept with his fathers, and was buried in Tirzah, and Elah his son became king in his place. Moreover, the word of Yahweh, through the hand of the prophet Jehu, the son of Hanani, also came about against Baasha and his household, both because of all the evil which he did in the sight of Yahweh, provoking him to anger with the work of his hands, in being like the house of Jeroboam, and because he struck it. Elah reigns over Israel. In the 26th year of Asa, king of Judah, Elah the son of Baasha became king over Israel at Tirzah, and reigned 2 years. And his servant Zimri, commander of half his chariots, conspired against him. Now he was at Tirzah, drinking himself drunk in the house of Arsa, who was over the household at Tirzah. Then Zimri went in and struck him and put him to death in the 27th year of Asa king of Judah, and became king in his place. Now it happened when he became king, as soon as he sat on his throne, that he struck down all the household of Baasha. He did not leave a single male, not even any of his kinsmen redeemers or his friends. Thus Zimri destroyed all the household of Baasha, according to the word of Yahweh, which he spoke against Baasha by the hand of Jehu the prophet, for all the sins of Baasha and the sins of Elah his son, which they sinned, in which they made Israel sin, provoking Yahweh the God of Israel to anger with their idols. Now the rest of the acts of Elah, and all that he did, are they not written in the books of the chronicles of the kings of Israel? Zimri reigns over Israel. In the 27th year of Asa, king of Judah, Zimri reigned 7 days at Tirzah. Now the people were camped against Gibbethon, which belonged to the Philistines. And the people who were camped heard it said, Zimri conspired and has also struck down the king. Therefore all Israel made Omri the commander of the army, king over Israel that day in the camp. Then Omri and all Israel went with him from Gibbethon and besieged Tirzah. Now it happened that when Zimri saw that the city was captured, he went into the citadel of the king's house, and burned the king's house over him with fire, and died, because of his sins which he sinned, doing what is evil in the sight of Yahweh, walking in the way of Jeroboam, and in his sin which he did, making Israel sin. Now the rest of the acts of Zimri, and his conspiracy which he carried out, are they not written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Israel? Omri reigns over Israel. Then the people of Israel were divided into 2 parts. Half of the people followed Tibni, the son of Ginath, to make him king. The other half followed Omri, but the people who followed Omri prevailed over the people who followed Tibni, the son of Ginath. And Tibni died, and Omri became king. In the 31st year of Asa king of Judah, Omri became king over Israel and reigned 12 years. He reigned 6 years at Tirzah, and he bought the hill Samaria from Shamir for 2 talents of silver. And he built on the hill, and named the city which he built Samaria, after the name of Shamir, the owner of the hill. And Omri did what was evil in the sight of Yahweh, and acted more wickedly than all who were before him. For he walked in all the way of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, and in his sins which he made Israel sin, provoking Yahweh, the God of Israel, to anger with their idols. Now the rest of the acts of Omri, which he did, and his might which he showed, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel? So Omri slept with his fathers, and was buried in Samaria, and Ahab his son became king in his place. Ahab reigns over Israel. Now Ahab the son of Omri became king over Israel in the 38th year of Asa king of Judah, and Ahab the son of Omri reigned over Israel in Samaria 22 years. And Ahab the son of Omri did what was evil in the sight of Yahweh more than all who were before him. Now it happened, as though it had been a trivial thing for him to walk in the sins of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, that he took Jezebel the daughter of Ethbaal, king of the Sidonians, as a wife, and went and served Baal and worshipped him. So he erected an altar for Baal in the house of Baal which he built in Samaria. Ahab also made the Asherah. Thus Ahab did more to provoke Yahweh, the God of Israel, to anger than all the kings of Israel who were before him. In his days, Hiel the Bethelite built Jericho. He laid its foundations with the loss of Abiram, his firstborn, and set up its gates with the loss of his youngest son Segub, according to the word of Yahweh, which he spoke by the hand of Joshua the son of Nun.